Let's talk about how to handle the holidays without food anxiety. Because if you're already thinking about all the upcoming dinners, parties, and family gatherings, and you're feeling that familiar mix of excitement or dread, you're not alone. Maybe you're worried about overeating, losing control around certain foods, or feeling guilty for enjoying yourself. Maybe you're telling yourself, I will be good again in January. But here's the truth, you deserve to enjoy your holidays now, without fear, without guilt, and without needing to make up for it later. If you're new here, hi, I'm Sarah, a certified holistic health coach who helps women break free from food rules and rebuild trust with their bodies. And today I want to help you do something different this holiday season, to actually enjoy the food, the people, and the memories without spiraling into anxiety, overeating, or restriction. In the next few minutes, I will walk you through the mindset shifts and strategies that help my clients and me stay calm, confident, and peace with food, so that you can experience what the holidays are truly meant for: connection, joy, and presence. Let's be honest, holidays are the perfect storm for food anxiety. There's an abundance of forbidden foods everywhere. There's pressure to eat things you might normally avoid, or to not eat certain things that you seem disciplined. You might hear people talking about calories, being good, or earning dessert. And then there's the disruption of routines, emotional triggers, and that little voice that says, you're being bad again. And for some, being around family might even feel uncomfortable for different reasons, and food might be a way to numb those feelings. For years, I would go into the holidays with the best intentions. I think, this year will be different, I will have control. But then I'd arrive, starving, overeat, feel out of control, and promise myself to start fresh the next day. That pattern would last for weeks, and it stole so much joy from the season. And if that sounds familiar, I want you to know, this is not lack of discipline. It's just years of conditioning from diet culture. And the good news, you can unlearn it. Here's the shift that completely changed how I experienced the holidays. I stopped seeing them as a test of willpower and started seeing them as an opportunity for connection and self-trust. Because the holidays were never meant to be about controlling food. They were meant to be about celebrating life, connection, gratitude, and shared experiences. So now, instead of asking, how do I control myself around food? I ask, how do I want to feel during and after this meal? What do I actually want to remember from this night? How can I care for my body and still enjoy myself? When you shift from control to care, you stop obsessing over what's right or wrong to eat, and you start listening to what your body actually wants. And that's when balance becomes natural. Now let me paint the picture a bit more clear by comparing the old holiday cycle versus the new approach that we want to start. The old cycle looks like this. You save up your calories before the big meal, you arrive starving and eat past your fullness. You feel guilty, you promise to be good tomorrow, and maybe skip breakfast or over-exercise to compensate. Then you repeat that the next day again and again. Sound familiar? Well, I lived that for years. Now here's what the new approach looks like. You eat regular balanced meals before the event. You give yourself full permission to enjoy all foods, no guilt, no earning it. You stay connected to your body, checking in with your hunger, satisfaction, and how food makes you feel. You leave the table feeling content, not punished or deprived. And that's what food freedom during the holidays looks like. And it's possible for you too. Let's go through some practical strategies that you can start using right away. Number 1, don't save up calories. Skipping meals to save room almost always backfires. You arrive at the dinner ravenous, your blood sugar is low, and your brain literally drives you to eat quickly and past fullness. Instead, eat a nourishing breakfast, a lunch with protein, fiber, and healthy fats, something that stabilizes your blood sugar, that you arrive grounded and not starving. Number 2, make a pleasure plan. Before a big meal, ask yourself, what foods am I genuinely excited to enjoy? What would make this meal feel special and satisfying? When you decide that ahead of time, you're being intentional and not restrictive. You can choose your favorite dishes and savor them guilt-free instead of mindlessly eating everything because it's just there. Number 3, pause and check in during your meal. Halfway through, take a gentle pause. Put your fork down and breathe and ask yourself, am I still hungry? Am I still enjoying this? If yes, keep going. If not, stop when you feel done. This isn't about eating less, it's about staying connected to your body. Next up, practice both or and thinking. So what I mean is that you can enjoy dessert and feel good in your body. You can go for a walk and rest afterwards. You can eat mindfully and go back for seconds if you want them. It's not an all or nothing kind of thing. When you give yourself permission to live in the end, you break free from guilt entirely. Then set boundaries around food talk. We all know that one relative who comments on plates, bodies, or diets. You don't owe anyone an explanation. You can say something like, I'm focused on enjoying the food and the company tonight, or I'm learning to listen to my body and it feels so much better. And then gently redirect the conversation. Protect your peace. Lastly, have a post-meal plan that isn't restriction. If you overeat, resist the urge to punish yourself the next day. Instead, plan something that feels nourishing and not punishing. A slow walk outside, a cozy night in, a journaling session about what you're grateful for. Your worth isn't defined by what you ate. It is defined by how you care for yourself afterward. If you do overeat and find yourself spiraling into guilt, here's what to do. First, pause and breathe. Remind yourself one meal doesn't undo progress or define you. Then get curious and not critical. Ask, what was I really needing in that moment? Comfort, connection, relief. Then show yourself compassion. Talk to yourself the same way you would talk to your best friend. Lastly, return to normal eating. Don't restrict or start over. Just nourish your body as usual. Food is not moral, it's not good or bad, it's just food. And the holidays are about so much more than what was on your plate. Now here's a quick recap of what will help you move through this season feeling grounded and confident. Focus on connection and not perfection. Enjoy your favorite foods mindfully and guilt-free. Honor your hunger and fullness and not arbitrary rules. Let go of the idea of making up for it. Create new traditions that nourish your soul, not just your stomach, like gratitude rituals, walks, cozy movie nights, or journaling what you're thankful for. When you focus on presence over perfection, everything shifts. Now, if you've been dreading the holidays because of food anxiety, please know you're not alone and you're not broken. You can enjoy the season, honor your body, and create beautiful memories without guilt or restriction. And if you want more support, come hang out with me over on Instagram at nourishwith.sarah. I share daily tools, behind the scenes of my own journey, and honest conversations about food freedom and balance, especially during the holidays. And if this video helped you feel calmer or more confident, hit that like and subscribe button, maybe even the bell so that you don't miss any future video. And tell me in the comments, what is one holiday food you're excited to enjoy guilt-free this year? Remember, the holidays are about connection and not control. You deserve to savor every bite and every moment. Lots of love, happy holidays, and I will see you in the next video.